Get started. Okay, so let's review our vowel sounds. What is this sound? Ah. I love how you're opening your mouth wide. What is this vowel sound? If you put your hands up, it makes a cup, like the sound. This sound? Ah. This sound. And last but not least, this sound. Our chin is flat when we make that sound. Awesome. Very good, friends. I'm going to hold up some more sounds, and I want you to tell me what these sounds are. We're going to begin with this sound. What is this sound? Excellent job. This sound very similar. Very good. That's a no voice whisper sound. This one, we pop our lips, but there's no voice. It's a whisper sound as well. What about this guy? This one. Also a whisper sound. That's a voice sound. Whisper sound. And that's all we'll review. Great job, boys and girls. Today, we are not learning a new sound, but we are learning a new letter. I know some of you are thinking, huh? We're not learning a new sound, but we're learning a new letter? That's because this letter also makes the same sound as another letter. What sound does the letter C make? We've done this before. Just say it.
Miss Kate?
Yes.
I have a question about the letter C and K.
Okay, hold on. I'll let you get to it, okay? Go ahead and mute, and then I'll let you answer in a second. Okay, so the letter C makes that k sound. Now, what do you think, and Anya, this could be a time for you to raise your hand, what is the other letter in the alphabet that also makes that sound? Anya, what is that letter called?
K.
K, the letter K, the letter C and the letter K. Hold on, Anya. The letter C and the letter K make the same sound.
I have a question.
What's your question?
What's the difference between them?
The only difference is one is the letter C and the other is the letter K. Now, I'm getting ready to tell you, there's a cool rule that I want to show you. I'm going to move it from up here. We'll put it here. All right. If you look, you can see, here, I'll just hold it up to the camera, that if you're spelling a word and the vowel next to it is I or E, then you put the letter K in the front. If you're spelling a word and the vowel is A, O, or U after the K sound, you put a C in front. So for example, kite, K-I-T. What letter comes after the K sound? I. So what letter would I put in front, Russell? What letter would go in the front?
K.
K, you're exactly right. K would go in the front. Kite. All right, let's say I needed to spell the word can. K-a-n. I heard a after the K sound, so what letter would go in front? Smriti, what letter would go in front?
C.
C would go in front. Isn't that a cool trick? That's how you know the difference, Anya. I hope that answers your question. We are going to practice that more because I know that's kind of a tricky rule. All right. I am going to say a number of words that has the k sound at the beginning, and I want you to echo. So echo Miss Kate's. Cup. Cat. Kite. Car. King. Now I'm going to say several words that have the k sound at the end of the word. I want you to echo my word. Back. Sick. Yuck. Book. Luck. Okay, is the k sound a consonant or a vowel? Which one is it? It's a consonant. You're exactly right. It is not a vowel. I'm going to say a tongue twister. Every time you hear the k sound, I want you to touch your nose. What are you going to do when you hear the k sound? Show me. Oh, thank you, my friends that are following directions. When you hear the k sound, touch your nose. Are you ready? Don't touch your nose yet because I haven't said anything. All right. Kevin and Carly like carrots. No, you don't touch your nose there. Kids won't eat cake. And they never crave cookies. But do those kids go crazy for carrots? Good job. Kevin and Carly like carrots. The kids won't eat cake and they never crave cookies. But do those kids go crazy for carrots? Woo! It's a lot of k sounds. Now we are going to practice writing or drawing the k sound. You are going to take your handy dandy pointer finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? So you are going to point as we draw the k sound. And there's a trick to this. The k sound is a tall letter. So it's going to come all the way from the top line down to the bottom. Now, a lowercase k sound, you're going to do you're going to go to the dotted line. That's very important, friends. Go to the dotted line, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right. That is a lowercase k. I'm going to do it again. Tall line down, lift, go to the dotted line, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right. This is lowercase. Let's do it one more time. Point your pointer finger to the screen and do it along with me. Tall line down, lift, go back to the dotted line, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right. Okay, excellent job, boys and girls. What I'd like for you to do now is get your handy dandy puppy dog book out, and you're going to turn to page 47. That's going to be a 4 and a 7, probably near the middle of your book. When you have your puppy dog book out and turn to the right page, give me a thumbs up. It's Unit 5. Yes, Smriti? Did you have a question?
Is it 49 this page?
It's 47, sweetie. A 4 and a 7. It's a 4 and a 7. Okay, when you're on this page, I don't want you to get your pencil, but I do want you to get your pointer finger. See the large letter K? I want you to put your pointer... Yes.
I'm in 47, and I thought it was actually 46.
That's
I thought it was 46, but it wasn't.
That's okay. All right. So what we're going to do here, there are 3 different steps that we do. Grab your pointer finger, go to the number 1, long line down, lift, go to number 2, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right. Now you can take your pencil. Don't forget your pencil grip. You hold it by the eraser. Get your pinchers for the hand that you write with. Pinch it, flip it, and grip it with that tripod grip. So you're going to do from the top line to the bottom, lift, go to the dotted line, diagonal to the left, diagonal to the right. Go ahead and do that and stop at our word. Go ahead and trace your k sound all the way across. Remember, do not go past that dotted line when you do your diagonal lines. Give me a double thumbs up when you're ready to move on. I love how my friends are working, focusing, and concentrating. Okay, let's take a look at our word. We are going to blend these sounds together. The first sound I see is the letter Y. Y, 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 a, k, y, ack, yak. A yak is kind of like a bull. It's a large animal with horns, and long ago, a farmer would use a yak to help him maybe plow the fields and pull the plow. Nowadays, we use a tractor, but it's just a large, strong animal, kind of like a bull. We're going to trace that word yak. Use your dots to help you know where to start. And then you're going to write it all by yourself. Oops. Go ahead and write that word 4 different times.
Yeah.
done with that, put your hands on your head so that I know you're ready to move to the next page. Wow, I love how hard my friends are working. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to erase my board at the next page. So just turn in your puppy dog book to the page on the back. We've done this page before. You have two pictures and a phrase. Remember, a phrase is just a thought, it's not a whole sentence. So a phrase won't have a capital and a period at the end. It's just a thought. So let's identify these pictures real quick. Here we have a girl zipping her jacket. This little girl has a silly wig. Here is a boy running and a girl taking a nap. And on number 3, there's a boy in the mud and a mom with her 2 daughters. I'm going to do the first one with you, and the other 2 I want you to do on your own. Is there anyone who would like to read number 1 for me? Who would like to read that? Are we? Go ahead and unmute your mic, please, and read number 1.
Wig on kid.
Awesome. Wig on kid. So what picture am I going to circle? The first one or the second one, are we?
The second one.
The second one. And then I'm going to write my phrase. Now remember, they put space between their words. We talked about how you can space. One way to do it is you write the first word, wig. Then you can place your finger and write the first letter of the second word on the other side of your finger. And then the last way to do it, or another way to do it, is to do magic lines. You draw a line and space them apart so you can write the words above it. There's 3 words in this phrase, so I put 3 lines. Wig on kid. Remember that k sound, a lowercase k, does not go past the dotted line when we make our diagonals. Oh, sorry. Wrong letter. Wig on kid. I'd like you to read number 2 and number 3 and do that all by yourself. We're going to go over it in just a minute. When you're done, touch your nose, and that lets me know you're completely done. That means you've done number 2 and number 3 all by yourself. I'm waiting for a few more friends, and that is A-OK. Remember, with our phrases, we're not going to use a capital or a period because it's just a phrase, a thought. Okay, who would like to read number 2? Raise your hand if you'd like to read. Ryan?
Kid run.
Kid ran. So am I going to circle the first picture or the second picture, Ryan? The first one. That matches our phrase. Kid ran. And I'm going to write it. I'm going to use my magic lines. Kid ran. So I will write the letters above, or the words above the lines. All right, number 3. Who would like to read that for me? Raise your hand if you'd like to read. Carolyn. Unmute your mic, sweet girl.
Kid in mud.
Awesome! Kid in mud. So Carolyn?
The first picture.
All right, the first picture, that muddy kid. So I'm going to use my magic lines again. Kid in mud. And I'm going to write the word above each line. Kid in mud. Wonderful job, boys and girls. Make sure your paper matches mine. You can have your mom or dad take a picture and submit it. Now, what I'd like for us to do at 9 o'clock, I'm going to meet with small groups. Today I'm meeting with small group A and small group B. I have the small group pages attached to our agenda on our Canvas page. I did make a few changes, not very many. So make sure you look at what small group you're in before you join. Today I have, hang on one second, Anya. Today at 9, we're going to meet with small group A, and at 9:25, small group B. Yes, Anya?
When I was 3 years, I've been to the hospital.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, boys and girls. I will see some of you at 9 o'clock and 9:25. The rest of you, I will see at 10 o'clock.
Miss K. Bye.
Bye. Yes, Nicole, what's your question?
Do you like small boards? Just try to also copy the words and on my bike when this like Thursday it comes.
Oh,
I have a new bike when Thursday come to my house.
that's awesome, Nicole.
It's from Walmart.
That's great. Well, I look forward to seeing you in small group. Bye-bye.
Miss Kate?
Yes?
Bye. My magnet ball will be here. Tomorrow my magnet ball will be here.
Ooh, exciting. You like to
And I
draw.
have 11% now.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to
Because
plug it up.
I didn't have 100%.
Plug it up, John, you have 15 minutes to plug it up, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.